Cara, dia 371 ainda. Uma resposta proporcional. Pode ser um dos nossos últimos dias. Porque o mundo tá quase acabando, né? Resumidamente. Porque as coisas que aconteceram no último vídeo, cara, impressionantes. O resto do seu turno... Pera, uma resposta proporcional. O resto do seu turno passa como um borrão, com as mesmas palavras girando na sua mente. Agentes da Advance detonaram explosivos nucleares. Estimativas iniciais calculam que o número de mortes é na casa dos milhões. Isso aconteceu mesmo? Você para da entrada da garagem sem se lembrar da viagem até a sua casa. A luz da sala da frente está acesa. Alguém ainda está acordado. A porta da sala de estar se abre com um rangido. E você encontra a Sam no sofá, encarando a TV. A tela está apagada e ela parece estar perdida em pensamentos. Você se senta ao lado deles e põe uma mão reconfortante no ombro deles. Ela não olha pra você, mas estende a mão para pegar a sua. Agora você está mais perto, consegue ver o rosto de Sam com mais clareza. Você vê um olhar que nunca tinha visto antes. Chris e Suzy, ou os dois estão... Eu sei o que eu sei o que vamos fazer. O que diabos a gente pode fazer? Os canalhas mataram o Chris e a Suzy. Hã? O que diabos a gente pode fazer? Os canalhas mataram o Chris e Suzy e milhões de outros. Tudo por causa dessa droga de guerra que a gente nunca pediu. Onde deveria haver lágrimas, existe apenas fogo, um ódio puro e bruto. Ela está furiosa. Eu odeio eles, Alex. Eu sei que você nunca foi fã da Advance, mas depois disso, eles são monstros. Eu preciso saber que você entende isso, que não podemos ficar indiferentes. Nós temos que fazer alguma coisa. Cara, nada justifica o que eles fizeram, e quem tentar justificar é tão ruim quanto eles. Acho que não é tão simples, o país está sofrendo, essa guerra tem que acabar. A Advance fez o que era necessário, estou feliz porque eles estavam preparados para fazer o que era necessário para proteger todo mundo. Tá, gente, agora não tô entendendo mais nada. Quem explodiu a droga dos dispositivos nucleares foi a Advance ou foi a Resistência lá? Foi a Advance. Como é que a Resistência tem muito dispositivo nuclear, cara? Não faz nem sentido, gente. Não foi. E eu lembro do cara do Alan James falando na TV que ele não foi o culpado, que não... Mas por que a Sam acredita que foi eles? Nada justifica o que eles fizeram, e quem tentar justificar é tão ruim quanto eles. Pronto. O alívio se espalha pelo rosto de Sam como uma onda. Ela desaba em você, abraçando com força. Está claro que isso estava pesando muito sobre ela, mas você ainda nem sabe se processou tudo. Mas pelo menos vocês vão passar por isso juntos. Cara, meus filhos morreram? Cara, tá muito vago o jogo. Vai com calma, cara. Tá deixando vago pra caramba. Um último adeus. Aqui acabou. Aqui é GG. Aqui é GG. A última semana passou voando, um monte de coisas a fazer, mas todas foram imediatamente esquecidas. Sua memória coberta por uma árvore e uma névoa escura. 9 dias desde a chamada Noite da Libertação e o início do futuro novo da Advance. Vocês não foram os primeiros a chegar na igreja hoje. Vocês se surpreendem ao ver o número de pessoas que vieram chorar com você. Todos estão aqui pelo mesmo motivo, compartilhando a mesma dor, o mesmo sentimento de perda. Está escrito em seus rostos, assim como está no seu. Você se afasta de todos e em busca de espaço para organizar seus pensamentos. A sua garotinha, Suzy e Chris, ambos simplesmente se foram. Sam falou um pouco... Ah, então eram os dois que estavam viajando? Gente, eu não lembro, cara. Nossa, velho. Caramba, isso aconteceu há, 1h30 atrás, eu não lembro. Eu achei que era a Sam que tava viajando para aquelas cidades lá, mas não, era... sei lá. Ele falou um pouco desde aquela noite e claramente ele está em choque. Não há como culpá-la. Você também não está bem. Dan aparece em silêncio e aperta sua mão com força, um ato de desespero em busca de conforto. Você aperta a mão dela de volta. Você não consegue parar de se perguntar se tem alguma culpa. Essas feridas não vão cicatrizar tão cedo. Nem havia caixões para enterrar. Eu tenho um pouco de culpa porque simplesmente eu apoiei esse negócio, né? E meu filho entrou com esse negócio, embora eu tenha falado pra ele não entrar, mas ok. Nem havia caixões para enterrar. É óbvio, os bichos não. Os bichos é sacanagem. As crianças foram... Meu Deus, vai passar um ano inteiro. As crianças foram dizimadas não, evaporadas pela bomba nuclear, velho. Um êxodo acadêmico. Parece uma manhã comum, mas ao chegar do trabalho você encontra um grupinho reunido na sala de descanso. Quando entra para pegar a primeira xícara de chá do dia, sem querer você ouve uma conversa animada. Você não soube? Tem mais um desaparecido. E quantos são no total agora? Eu acho que mais de 100 a essa altura. Mas nem todos foram denunciados ou noticiados ainda. Com licença, o que está acontecendo? Uma jovem empolgada se vira pra você e começa a explicar. Outro professor da Universidade de Queensville desapareceu. Com todos os outros desaparecimentos do último ano, cientistas, doutores, pesquisadores. Ela faz uma pausa antes de baixar a voz até um sussurro. Tá claro que é a interrupção caçando os opositores. Eu até ouvi dizer que você tá tentando evitar mais. Uma voz grave e conhecida atrás de você interrompe. O que está acontecendo aqui? Um silêncio toma a sala, quando todos vocês se viram juntos para a porta. Bozeman pigarreia antes de continuar. Eu já falei que não quero ouvir desses supostos desaparecimentos. Vamos lá, pessoal. Você já deixou muito claro que não há motivo para se preocupar com eles. O que significa que eles não são um problema nosso. A menos que eles comecem a classificar os caputinos como intelectuais. Acho que ninguém aqui tem motivo para se preocupar. Melhor voltar ao trabalho. Bozeman levanta a mão para segurar você, enquanto todos os outros saem da sala. Olha, eu sei que você tem o hábito de fazer o que quer, mas as coisas estão diferentes agora. A gente está no controle e deixou claro o que pensa. Então agora eu vou fazer a mesma coisa. A posição oficial do canal 1 é que o governo está controlando bem as coisas. Nada mais, nada menos. Eu acredito que não vou mais ouvir falar disso. Ele acena rapidamente com a cabeça antes de sair. Parece que para o bem ou para o mal, a estatização está a todo vapor. Gente, mas isso aqui é um noticiário, Sr. Bozeman. Eu não vou seguir nada não, irmão. Me poupe. Eu não vou seguir não, velho. Gente, eu não vou ficar seguindo a droga do governo. Eu vou noticiar o que for pra noticiar, cara. Uma faísca para acender as chamas. Ao acordar, você se surpreende ao encontrar Senna na cama ao seu lado. Ela deve ter chegado muito tarde ontem depois de sair para beber com o pessoal da faculdade. Você deixa ela dormir mais e curtir a manhã preguiçosa de domingo. Com a casa tranquila, você decide levar o café da manhã para a sala de estar e ver a TV enquanto come. Notícia de última hora. Há relatos de todos os países que grande faixa de terreno agrícola foram incendiados ontem à noite. Como parte do que as autoridades estão chamando de ato de terrorismo horrível e bem planejado do grupo conhecido como Interrupção. Você deixa a colher de mingau e aumenta o volume. Além das lojas de alimentos, que as fontes de governo disseram que vão causar tensão no seu menu universal em todo o país, diversos edifícios municipais e da ACO foram alvos do ataque ontem à noite. De acordo com a primeira-ministra Julia Salisbury, prisões e instalações de reeducação e melhoria específicas foram invadidas, e um pequeno grupo de indivíduos problemáticos e potencialmente perigosos foi arrancado à força da detenção. Você prende a respiração, esperando para saber se alguém se machucou. Infelizmente, parece que os ACOs estavam mal preparados para um evento como este. A interrupção parecia muito mais eficaz e organizada em comparação a eles. Embora a maioria dos locais alvejados felizmente estivesse vazia, pelo adiantamento da hora, os centros de melhoria estavam com todos os funcionários quando foram atacados. Os 7 ACOs e 4 funcionários administrativos perderam suas vidas por causa das ações brutais das interrupções na noite passada. Gente, eu apoio os... Velho, tem gente morrendo, então eu nego. Eu não apoio, tá bom. Além de incontáveis feridos muito gravemente, que foram levados às pressas para o hospital. Alguns membros da interrupção foram capturados no conflito, mas a grande maioria parece ter fugido da captura até o momento. Mais sobre o assunto ao longo da programação, você desliga a TV. Mas alguma coisa capta seu olhar antes. A filmagem de uma das cenas de crime que está rolando sem parar, o prédio da ACO fumegante, um isqueiro muito característico claramente do Irquistão. É pequeno demais para distinguir bem, mas com certeza há algo gravado nele. Onde foi que você e Pip se enfiaram? Veja... Trinket? O que é um trinket? Pera, é o isqueiro do chip? Eu não lembro o que o isqueiro do chip significa, gente. Meu Deus, eu esqueci completamente. Gente, eu esqueci completamente, cara. Eu esqueci completamente o que o isqueiro do chip significa. Dia 912, o Levante. 1 ano e meio depois da noite da libertação. Das noites que tudo explodiu, basicamente.
Alex?
Oxe, agora tá aqui.
Are you receiving? Calling. Come in, Alex. Can you hear the signal? Pick up.
Opa!
Alex, are you receiving? This is Alan James. The revolution starts tonight, Alex, and we need your help. Throughout this broadcast, we're going to ask you to do things that will directly help with this mass protest.
Eu apoio, gente.
I'll be talking to you regularly tonight, and I'll also be hacking you when I can. Please help get our message out. We're on the verge, Alex. You've always been fair and balanced in your approach to us. With your help, we can tip the balance in our favor.
E aí, gente, eu apoio?
Tape at the second break. That's when we think it will have the most impact. It's on your right.
Gente, eu apoio, né?
By a chance
Ah,
to see the
apoiei desde o
very
começo,
last
agora
episode
apoia. Quero nem
of
saber,
Just the
vambora.
Job. At 10:45, Dr. Adrian Atkinson.
lose?
My dignity, my reputation.
It's all right once you get past the teeth and the problematic tattoo.
I am perfectly capable of messing up my own love life.
Sorry about that. David wouldn't get off the phone.
Oh, is David single?
For Christ's sake, Colin, stay out of it.
I can help you. I'm an expert at romance. Ask my ex-wives.
Please don't set me up with your brother. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
You're not as tight, babe.
Too short?
Too smart.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. This is the National Nightly News, broadcasting across the territories. My name is Megan Wolf. Our top story
Ela tá
tonight,
diferente, né?
Ashes to ashes. It's been 40 days since Disrupt conducted attacks across the territories. The coordinated action, dubbed the Night of Fire by commentators, was seen as an attempt to subvert the supply chain, but there may have been more to
Eu não vou botar isso aqui parece incriminatória
After a
contra
roadside
a
IED
interrupção.
toppled the convoy, prisoners, including Portia Hamilton-Mann, the daughter of the former Prime Minister, were freed and have subsequently vanished. The escapees are presumed to have fled the territories. Here at Channel 1, we say good riddance to bad rubbish. Food, glorious food. With the last of the menu centres opening in territories 5, 8 and 14 today, Advance confirmed that the programme is now in full operation, providing free food for every citizen of the new future. What started as rationing during the 20-week war has blossomed into a social contract that is the envy of the unawakened world. Promising a healthy, nutritious diet designed to keep all citizens at peak performance, the menu centres used locally sourced produce for that farm-to-plate experience without the need for spreading manure in your tighty-whities. If I were a rich man, problems in territories 11, 17 and 22 today as striking bosses attempted to undermine their new economies. With seemingly no awareness of irony, the former CEOs and MDs have come together to form the Wealth Creators Union, with demands including a return to 150% bonuses, private jets and mandatory grovelling zones. Advance have been quick to respond, saying if they would rather quit their cushy jobs to become nurses or teachers, they'll earn significantly more than they used to pay their own workforce. Thus far, no one has taken up the challenge. Some fun now. Signs of ever more resistance to Advance's radical policies today as popular resistance movement Disrupt extended their reach further across the territories. The organisation's emblem appeared in every major city across the territories last night in a well-coordinated publicity stunt, which has seen them dominate the headlines.
Não vou colocar no pano que o pano parece meio incriminatório.
Display earlier today, Disrupt spokesperson Alan James said that the movement was reaching what he described as a critical mass. A poor choice of words given recent history. 3 of our regular stories reach their natural conclusions tonight. CEO RIP. Sad news today as the remains of missing Sophia Rimington were found this morning at the company's Grizzleford facility. Sophia had become ever more reclusive following the total and utter failure of her pet project. Having flung herself into one of the toxic preparation vats, she was only identified.
Meu Deus, não é ela a mina do trabalho infantil, não?
A spokesman for Rimington's Fist said
Ela mesmo.
Sophia will remain in our hearts and in the approximately 45,000 flards that rolled off the production line in the last few days. A tragic ending for Sophia Rimington after a turbulent 2.5 years since she took over the company. Svorsborg Horgan's slaughter. A sad end to the tale of the struggling
os dois igual, cara, que droga é essa?
Today as reports emerge of a mutual agreement to end it all. With little support from the public and no much needed supplies from above ground, the academics took the unthinkable decision to drink 18 cans of diet stank. Could this catastrophe have been avoided?
Meu Deus, que bizarro.
What are they putting in that drink? Johnstown, seen here extolling the virtues of the nutmeg to his congregation.
Caramba, tá acontecendo, velho, tá tudo igual as minhas imagens.
Johnny Hamsleeves has shocked the world by rebranding himself as the Right Reverend Holy John Love. The controversial preacher insists his followers make an annual pilgrimage to his bank from their commune in the grounds of his mansion, where daily services mainly involve football chants and bull worship. All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangley Parks for the notice board, as well as getting a sneak peek at the hottest ticket in town. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
People of the territories, today is the day we take back control. Soon it will be time for you to help us again. Come out of your houses, block the traffic, bring the capital to a standstill.
Meu Deus do céu.
I've met so many of you in my travels up and down territory when you always...
Gente, deixando bem claro. Eu vou apoiar porque eu já apoiei no começo. Se eu apoio no começo, eu apoio agora. Já ferrei? Talvez seja um lixo que eu esteja fazendo. Talvez seja a maior burrice da minha vida que eu esteja fazendo. Sim. Só que, cara, já comecei. Então agora vai até o fim. Você está entendendo? Começou, vai até o fim. Resumindo, é isso.
ask the same question. How can I help? Well, this is how.
Pode ser a coisa errada a se fazer, mas tô nem aí.
You'll know. Keep watching.
But first, 500 days, loss of a fine leader and a great man. The start of tonight's programme is dedicated to remembering and celebrating the life of Peter Clement. Patrick Bannon is live from Parliament Park, where Julia Salisbury will be breaking ground on what will soon be a memorial garden in Peter's honour. Patrick.
Listening to that old bitch lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're live.
Because I'm not being funny. Things were better with Peter, weren't they?
Patrick.
They were, and I don't mind saying it. They were, because he held her back. But now there's no stopping her.
Hello, Patrick, we're
Of
live.
course, can't say they're going to... No, not with public ownership. No, with public ownership, you can't say anything these days.
There.
Oh, she's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide that... Hello, Megan, you join me here live from the what?
A cara dela.
Moment. Well, we will be going live to that groundbreaking ceremony just as soon as we can get Patrick back. Meanwhile, let me just say, I think the memorial gardens are going to be gorgeous. I've had a sneak peek at the designs and Alana Marsh has done a fabulous job. Oh, okay, all right, it seems like we have got the signal back. We can now go live to Patrick Bannon in Parliament Park. Patrick.
Thank you, Megan. I'm Patrick Bannon, and we are indeed live here. Apologies for the technical difficulties there, but any moment now, Julia Salisbury will step out on stage behind me.
Alex, Bozeman here. The boys in editing have just informed me that the eulogy footage isn't fully cut together yet. You're going to have to do it on the fly. For goodness sake, make sure you make it look good.
Slowly gathering since this afternoon.
This is Alan. You can undermine them here and help us win hearts and minds. Make him look bad, Alex. Really bad.
And it seems like the ceremony is getting underway. Here is Prime Minister Julia Salisbury, the picture of elegance, to begin.
É agora que a gente mete essa audiência em tipo né?
Good evening, fellow teammates and friends. 500 days ago, all of our lives changed irrevocably.
Velho, eu vou ter que usar as coisinhas aqui, né?
Reeling from the triumphs and tribulations of Liberation Night, another great loss befell the people of these newly united territories. The loss of a leader, a statesman, a dear friend, and a hero. Peter Gordon Clement.
Peter's death at the age of just 62, of course, announced by the team on the 24th of December, just 6 weeks after Liberation Night.
Born to a working-class family on a housing estate in Rotherham.
É o 2, né, gente?
Peter first trained as a carpenter before getting his start on television.
O 2 é o ruim.
Moving and building scenery, and then developing into the personality that we all knew and loved so much.
Just the Job first hit our screens over 25 years ago.
Ou não?
Running for 11 series, winning multiple awards.
Agora não sei, gente.
Charming audiences up and down the country.
Peter taught us, all of us,
não fiz besteira.
Not to be content with the way things are. Not to accept inequities, no matter how small. But he also taught us
Peter Clement morreu agora que fui raciocinar, velho. Meu Deus do céu, minha mente tá lerda, velho.
Integrity, empathy, and hard, bloody graft.
Across a career spanning 3 decades, Peter Clement was known for shows including Wake Up, It's Saturday, and much later, late-night chat show PT, which at its peak drew millions of viewers.
Peter was by no means a saint.
Agora eu não sei qual que é o ruim e qual que é o bom aqui.
Trust me, he once told me he had more regrets than he'd had stolen dinners.
Pera, teve que ficar alternando só as ruins?
But it speaks to the strength of his character that he chose to share with us his mistakes alongside his achievements.
Eu acho que é isso que eu tenho que fazer, velho. Tem que ficar alternando entre bom e ruim.
Peter had the heart to give it all all he had for the people of these united territories.
Famous for his potty mouth, it's estimated conservatively that Peter Clement uttered over 1.5 million swear words.
Tá certo, entendi.
Some sources put this figure well in excess of 2 million F-bombs alone.
A colorida é a ruim. Tá, vamos manter essa aqui.
By illness as he was in the weeks and months leading up to Liberation Night.
Nossa, pega.
The man we loved. But his eyes still twinkled with that familiar joy for life, that
Tá, entendi como é que faz o negócio aqui. Quase que eu faço besteira.
Prime Minister Clement, of course, died from apparent liver failure after suffering from the long-term effects of alcohol abuse.
I first met Peter nearly.
Tá certo, né, gente? Eu tô botando as piores imagens dele, não tô? O cara não babaca, então até que é uma boa fazer isso.
Coffee all down myself, and I was young, nervous, desperate to be liked, and from behind me I heard, "Christ, pet, you've either pissed your kecks or sprung a leak, but either way you got a problem." And before I could even say a word, he stripped off his dry trousers and insisted I took them. That was the sort of man that.
Nossa, ele falou altas besteiras, né? Eu lembro agora.
Kind.
No programa em si, nos bastidores, que a gente viu.
A brilliant thinker, a natural leader.
Fiz besteira.
But mostly a good man.
Um homem bom? O maluco dando um soco na outra pessoa ali aquela hora.
This glorious nation of ours, so beautiful and new. This shining beacon of
Thank you, Alex. There'll be another opportunity to steer public perception soon. It's really starting. You'll know when.
His accomplishments, the future he forged.
Nossa, tá um lixo essa transmissão, meu Deus do céu.
To me, he'll always be the man in his pants cheering on a stranger at the back of the conference. It is my great honor to give to you the Peter Clement Memorial Garden. Shall we see if we can get a countdown going?
Oxe, é isso daí?
10, 9,
é aquilo dali?
8, 7.
Now, Alex, control the message.
Mom, we have to get you to safety. Come with us.
I'm not leaving. I can't.
Oi!
You two, come with me. Don't panic. Help us here.
You're hurting me.
Well, stop resisting then. Stop resisting and we'll let you up.
I'm not resisting. Ah! Fuck
What are you doing?
I'm not resisting. You all saw. I'm not resisting. Stay brutality.
Turn the camera off. National Night.
Poxa, olha esse cara. O ator, calma aí, ator.
Turn the fucking camera off.
Cara, mas foi um dos piores atores que eu já vi na minha vida, vai se ferrar.
Look at me. Stay with me. Help us here. We've got you.
Do anything.
Yes. Medics are coming. You sit down.
Meu Deus, tem gente morrendo, gente.
National nightly news.
Well, then you can consider this payback.
Stay with me.
We're still here.
Mensagem, gente, eu não entendi a mensagem que o cara quis que eu passasse.
Target approaching Songbird.
Meu Deus, essa é a mensagem 100%.
Target armed.
Target armed. Haven't you done enough? Look around you. This is what your precious freedom looks like, is it?
Meu Deus.
Rise up! Take to the streets. The time has come. Stop fires. Break windows. Draw them out. They can't stop us all. Resist. Distract.
Lower your weapons.
Meu Deus.
I said, lower your weapons now. Saying to Growth authorization was granted. None. It was unnecessary. Can't you see?
Shut that off. I said turn it off.
Shocking scene.
Is this not enough? You've just seen them execute unarmed civilians. People like you and me. So why are you watching this? Why are you not in the streets with us tonight? What will it take for you to get up and be a part of this? March on team.
Ué, isso aí pra roupa levar tiro, irmão? Não é assim que funciona, não. Não é assim que você convence as pessoas, não. O maluco que tava na rua levaram um tiro. Eu que tô na minha casa, não vou levar tiro.
Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Thank you, Alex. From all of us, you're doing great.
From the unit bay.
Quase que eu lanço a fita sem querer, gente.
This is becoming a weekly event.
No, it's different tonight. This is the big one.
Great. So there's a revolution happening outside and we're after dangly fucking parts.
That's journalism, apparently. Can we get set for the next sequence?
A mais! Pô, a mais é algo, tá? Não falar que não. Pô, a mais é algo pra caramba. Você é louco. Tem tantas. Tá bom. O que tá acontecendo? Opa, legenda.
Alex, during this next section, a cameraman working in the newsroom who's one of us is going to get a coded location out. We don't know yet which camera he's on, but if we find out, I'll let you know.
Não
Just keep
entendi.
your eyes out for the fist and try and keep it on the air for at least 5 seconds. Our operatives will do the rest.
Não entendi, mas ok.
Again, this is your new makeup artist, Craig.
No.
What?
No.
10 seconds, everybody. Sorry, Craig. It's a no. Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, Megan Wolfe. Very shortly, we'll be heading on over to the final episode of what has quickly become a hugely successful feature, the notice board. But before we do, let's chat with Philippa Radin. Tell me, why do you think the public love the notice board so much?
It's real. There, I said it. It connects with people. You know, people look at us and they say, those are real people struggling with real problems.
Cara, a audiência tá alta.
That's a really interesting point.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to my PA secretary as I got out the limo, I was saying, it's good for people to see normal, authentic people like them on TV.
People like you.
Yeah, precisely.
Right.
Unfortunately, then I was interrupted by some dreadful wretch who wanted an autograph, but a swift kicking from security soon put him back in line.
Meu Deus.
Yes, well, I think it's really good that our screens are filled with such relatable stories. So, the notice board is coming to an end after a sensational time at the top. What do you think has made this show so successful?
Oh, it's a combination of so many
Tá, a
things.
audiência tá subindo pra caramba, velho. Estamos quase no
My hard
máximo de
work,
novo.
My talent.
Tier
my
S,
will.
segmento Tier S.
You have a lot to thank you for.
Hey. You're welcome.
We've just heard. Our man's on camera 4.
I have a real sense of responsibility now. You know, a sense I've been entrusted with.
Get back to the interview, Alex.
And that I should use that platform for good.
Yeah, I think that's really important. That we should use this
Oops.
platform to do good in the world. I agree.
That's exactly it. So I've decided to help as many underprivileged people.
Excellent work, Alex. That's the location shared. Next, you'll need to give them the go.
How are you doing that? Is that better access to education or, you know, reducing child poverty?
Pô, vou
By
aumentar.
adopting as many as I can get my hands on.
Oh, okay. How many children?
Oi, disfarcei bem ainda, tá? O boss nem percebeu.
Well into the double figures
Quer dizer,
now,
não é
Megan.
burro,
I
acho que ele
stopped
percebeu, mas
counting in
ok.
the late 30s.
É só ninguém vir ali e apontar uma arma pra minha cabeça e me matar.
Yeah, once we finish putting them into the guest room, I'll have to
Medo,
put
cada vez que
them
passa
in
uma
the
pessoa, eu
laundry
posso morrer.
cupboard.
Oh, you really are some sort of hero.
Hey, I live a privileged life. What can I say? I mean, any child I can take on is a child rescued from suffering.
Poor children. Were their lives really that bad before?
Oh, they're Northerns, I presume so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's shocking to think, actually, that only 1 in 10,000 children have a celebrity parent.
I'd never thought of it that way
And
before.
I'm doing everything I can to fix those numbers.
What do you
Deus,
think it is
bizarro.
about your life that's so desirable then?
Well, it's mainly shame and panic interspersed with expensive bottled water, so actually, if anyone wants to, I'd happily trade.
Now that I can relate to. Right, you better go off and get ready. That was Philippa Radin sharing some thoughts about her lifestyle. I think it's really important to stay grounded and keep everything in perspective. Clearly, not everyone else agrees, but that's enough for me. Let's go now over to dangly parts for the final ever episode of the notice board.
Meu Deus, de novo esse inferno.
What a day! First the tea morning, and now to post this notice.
I don't know how I managed to cope with it all. Oh wait, perhaps I do.
Tá bom.
Oh! By St. Barnabas, what on earth is all this?
Freeze, dirtbag!
Oh, Laura, it's
Gente, eu vou apoiar o programa dos caras, né? É meio
you were a
idiotinho, mas...
knife-wielding mugger or stabber.
Tamo aí, né?
No, I'm afraid not. It's
Opa,
just
câmera
me,
nada a ver.
a community cohesion officer, responsible for keeping crime at record lows.
Of course. Keep forgetting that thanks to you and your colleagues, violence on our streets is a thing of the past.
What's all this, Vicar?
I know.
Você é burro,
It's
Jonathan.
a disgrace. Somebody
It's time for the go code. Give us 3 boos in a row, Alex. That will start the pincer movement. You might just pull this off. Push forwards! 3 boos, Alex.
Careful, Vicar. It looks heavy.
Ha! They don't call me the Right Reverend.
Cara.
Ripped for no reason.
Yes!
Droga é essa?
It's no good.
It looks like all those crucifit classes were a waste of time.
Cara, só não ter pedido pra eu avisar, pra eu editar, né?
Young CCO would be able to move it.
2 for 2. Fantastic.
Gente, era só eles não terem pedido pra mim fazer a edição, né? Quem reclamar da minha edição, que vem aqui e edite, cara, na moral. Quem reclamar da minha edição, que vem aqui e edite, cara.
It's too heavy, even for me, a strong and
Posso voltar ao normal agora, né? Meu Deus, vão invadir a droga do palco e vão matar geral.
Someone call for the best firefighter in town?
Pô, não vou invadir o palco e matar todo mundo não, né? Ah, poxa, o cara é bom.
done, Captain Evans. You're so much stronger than us.
Especially me, the weak old man.
It's the least I could do for my community.
Oh.
No luck catching the little devil then?
Unfortunately not. The ferret struck again last night. When Ray opened the post office this morning, he found that every single stamp had been pre-licked.
My God! Some people have no decency.
Sadly, if we don't catch him before tomorrow, we may have to cancel the village fete.
No!
Don't worry, we won't let that happen. Will we, Vicar?
No, no, no. Laura, tell me, why do they call him the ferret?
Some say it's because of his
Cara, a audiência tá subindo, é isso que importa.
But really it's because whenever he strikes...
Parar pra pensar comigo. O importante é ter audiência, pra ter propaganda. Tendo propaganda, tem dinheiro. A gente indo a favor ou contra do governo, quem é que se ferra? O governo. Talvez o Bossman. Mas é o Bossman. Talvez eu, porque eu seja assassinado. Mas parando pra pensar agora, talvez eu esteja cavando minha própria cova, mas vambora.
Never fear, officer. We'll catch this pissy nuisance and save the village fate. Or my name's not Captain Danger Evans.
Danger Evans.
The community cohesion team are doing their best, but they simply don't have the smarts to solve this mystery. But I know someone who does. Someone who's about to blow this thing wide open. Me! Blackout!
Ah, it's the morning of the village fete, thanks to theatrical convention.
I sure hope everything goes to plan. Oh, look! There's Mrs. Craven setting up her cake stall.
And look, there's the motorcycle display team setting up for a show that will be far too expensive for live television.
I'm going to set up the coconut shy. What are you doing, Vicar?
First,
Cara, eu sou bom editor, vai.
tombola. Then I'll be selling forgiveness for money.
Aren't you judging the jams?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, that sounded like Mrs. Craven. Looks like
Perdi o
someone
ângulo, vocês viram?
sucked all the jam out of her donuts.
That damn ferret has struck again!
Whatever are we to do?
Although I'm very competent, I have no idea how to solve this case.
I guess
Meu Deus do céu, uma
we'll just
dramatização tão
have to
forte.
cancel the fate.
Hold it right there, ferret!
Me? Have you been drinking from the fire extinguishers again?
Not you! The vicar!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Admit it. You wanted the village fete cancelled so you could have the day off, didn't you?
I already
Meu Deus do
have
céu,
to
é o
work
pior
some
roteiro já
days.
feito,
I
velho.
shouldn't have to work 2 days a week.
But
É o pior
how
roteiro já
did
feito.
you know?
Well, my first clue was the smell.
Yes, I do smell of urine.
Next, I noticed that the vicar's tongue was particularly dry, almost as if he'd been licking thousands and thousands of stamps.
Or perhaps eating Mrs. Craven's baking.
Which brings me on to my third clue. The vicar said that he had no more room for jam.
Droga é essa? Tá tudo barulho lá
Almost
fora.
as if he'd had his fill.
Precisely.
But you managed to figure it all out from that?
Well, I also found this at the scene.
That proves nothing. No!
Get him out of here, officer!
You did it, Captain. You could say you ferreted him out.
Hey, come on. Let's go and have a party in my massive garden. I am doing well.
Thanks to you, we're all doing well.
Opa!
That was
Vacilei.
it, the final ever episode of the notice board, and what a way to end it. Thank you as always to Jeff, Philippa and Tommy. After the break, we'll be both dancing and learning, so don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
That's the ad.
We were hoping you'd play our advert at this break, Alex. I guess there's one more chance.
E eu vou adivinhar! Fala comigo, fala comigo, fala comigo! Eu vou adivinhar!
New grill out back.
Pô, cala a boca, cara. Na moral, Alan, vai se ferrar, cara. Me avisa na próxima, eu vou só colocar diretaço.
Last push, Alex. We're closing in. One of the guests in the last section is working with us. You'll be asked to censor on our behalf. If you do it right, the final orders will be given. You'll get 3 chances. Get at least 2 of them right, and we're gonna win this thing.
Eu acerto as 3, irmão, não se importa. Não se preocupa, não. Velho, velho, ainda bem que eu deixei esse anúncio por último. Vai que eu boto o anúncio agora e alguém vem aqui e me assassina. Ainda bem que eu deixei por último, cara. Eu morro, mas passa a mensagem.
Please, Sarah, anything.
Sorry, Mom, I'm really not supposed to say.
Are we safe?
Hi, I'm Maddie. Jenny just said to ask if you need any touch-up.
Did she? That's my shade, is it?
Yeah.
This is my shade? You can run back to Jenny now. Sorry about that, Sarah. Nothing you can tell me. At all, like at all.
They said no one's died, that's all I can say.
10 seconds.
What's wrong with you?
She is in tears.
Ugh.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Oh, cortei pros comercial muito antes naquela hora.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later in this segment, we're hoping to be able to go back to Patrick Bannon at the scene of tonight's shocking Disrupt attack. But first, I'm delighted to be joined by the cast of the smash hit musical everyone is talking about. I'll be speaking with the cast in a moment, but first, let's take a look at them in action. Please give a warm National Nightly welcome to the Novaries.
Hello? Doctor? Yes, I see. Thank you for letting me know. I have a decent life. I'm a happy, loving wife. And my job is well paid and fulfilling. I have a husband, John. He's due home soon, won't be long. And I have to tell him something that is absolutely chilling. We share coffee in the morning.
Não é como que todas as câmeras são um lixo o jogo.
Every day we take time alone together to talk and laugh and play. We prioritize our needs. We do charitable deeds. But the flowers of a happy life are now beset by weeds.
I'm home.
Oh, darling John.
Oh, dearest John.
There's something very wrong. I've just had a conversation conversation with our Dr. David wants, so please be seated. This news will make you feel defeated. The scans revealed a lump.
You poor unlucky chump. Is it cancer?
Worse, oh John, we're having a baby.
How can this be?
Oh, woe is me.
Why has this happened to me? I always wear 2 condoms for the maximum of
Safety in our tiny flat. We built a peaceful habitat. Now our lives are fucked. We're having a baby.
Tá safe, tá
Now
safe.
you can't have any wine at book club.
And there won't be any time for foot rubs.
Now your hair will stink of weed.
And you'll start to disagree.
And forget about that holiday in Territory 3. No more waking up at 10:30. In fact, you're never going to get a good night's sleep again. No more snap decisions to go on to a club. You'll be lucky if you even make it out to the pub.
Caramba, velho, que música interessante, né?
The only glue they have to deal with comes from personal bums.
Now when I take a sick day at home,
The parasite won't leave you alone.
how he's thrown.
Tá quase chegando no máximo, gente.
Priority. I look after you, and you look after me. Ain't no trouble and strife. We got a childless life. No one wears.
Nossa, aqui foi bom, hein?
No one blows. No one draws things on the walls.
A happy husband.
A wonderful wife. We got a childless life. We're having a baby.
Nossa, foi bom pra caramba, vai. Até esse multiplicador tem 20, pelo menos 20.
Changing nappies daily. We're having a baby. No more weekends by the coast. Now your kid is uppermost. It's more than a passing craze to have childless days.
We're having a baby.
Food and drink thrown everywhere. Death trap toys at the top of the stairs. Every
Cara, tá quase no máximo, vai. Eu sei que eu consigo. Com a audiência máxima lançar as propagandas da resistência lá.
18 years on bills and leaves. Time for a whole new phase. We're having a baby. One more thing before the show begins. Have you considered that you might be having twins?
Tá, foi bom.
Amazing. The Novaries there, treating us to their opening number from Elegy for a Childless Life, which is currently the hottest ticket in the capital theatre district, and will be touring the territories later this year. Right then, come on you got, come on down, let's go, don't be shy.
Opa, estamos quase no máximo, tá?
Hi, Megan. It's an honour to be here.
Olha, os caras que estavam agora há pouco, é tudo no ao vivo mesmo, só vai.
Well, listen, let's get stuck in. Your amazing musical. Now, I mean, not only do you perform this show every single night,
with matinees on Wednesday and Saturday.
right, but you're also the show's creators, am I right?
Well, everyone contributed their ideas, and then some of us went away and did the actual work on the script. But no, it's very much a team effort.
Oh, that's fantastic. How rude of me. I've not introduced any of you. I'll be the one being replaced next. Let's go down the line, shall we?
Hi, I'm Jack.
Jim Blunt. Pleasure to be here.
Jennifer Boreham Woodley.
Hello, I'm John Sapley. Used to be in the business professionally.
My name's Jill, with a J.
And I'm Janet. I'm the youngest.
That's incredible. And you were all friends previously. I mean, what a coincidence, right? With your names beginning with a J.
Que droga foi essa? Tem tiro rolando lá fora.
Guys, our names all begin with J.
How have we never noticed that?
Because
Meu
you haven't
Deus.
typed them out 1,000 times, maybe?
Gente, tem coisa rolando lá fora, cara. Talvez vai ver uma bala perdida daqui a pouco.
It's bloody obvious, isn't it? I just thought we were doing a funny thing where we never mentioned it.
And I believe as well as being friends, you're also couples, you know, in real life as well as in the show.
Well, not exactly.
No. I'm not married to him. I'm with Janet.
And I'm with John, you lucky bean.
Jim and I are married.
4 fabulous years.
Well, that must make for some confusion in the rehearsal room.
Well, you should have seen the first draft. Jen decided that Jack would play Jim.
Tá quase no máximo, gente. Tá quase no máximo. Tô sendo competente pra caramba.
Janet, Jill, Jen, Janet, Jill.
What about John?
Well, my character was originally just called Man 1.
It was allegorical.
It was very confusing.
Not for a professional.
After much toing and froing.
And gnashing and wailing.
And gin and tonic.
We decided that we'd just use our own names, which is less truthful.
Ainda bem que não é livre esse negócio, tá? Pra mim botar quando eu quiser.
Into the wrong dressing rooms.
Oh god, yeah.
Eu poderia arruinar tudo.
Of course, when I first wrote it, we were only meant to run for a few nights at the MrBlue Village Hall, but when I registered it with the Department for Culture,
Ele não vai chegar no máximo não, essa droga.
Someone high up, and before you could say overnight,
no pico de audiência, velho.
we were transferring to the capital.
It's all been a bit of a roller coaster, really. I'm only 19. I'm the youngest.
You really don't have to repeat that.
I had to give up my job as a mortuary technician.
Cara, ela tá sofrendo o que o Jeremy sofria antes, né?
Capital.
I love that job.
It's been a very turbulent time.
So peaceful. No singing.
This piece isn't.
Stand by, Alex. Censor the orange.
It's about children. And why you shouldn't have them.
In a way, I guess it is political, with a small p. After all, we are a solid unit, and eagle-eyed audience members will see we nod our heads to advance on
Nossa, que peguei forte.
And we target the messaging at women aged 22, well, about 35, as they're the most likely to be affected
Nossa,
by
aqui estamos censurando forte, meu Deus do céu.
Terrible problem.
You understand, Megan.
You clearly agree.
Nossa, nossa audiência caiu pra caramba, mas ok.
Of course, we see that there are advantages to a family unit, but eagle-eyed couples watch as the little parasites advance on their lives, and there's no time to play the guitar, get through a book, or watch a movie. They're exhausted, passed out on the couch by 20 to 9, for God's sake.
You're very chatty tonight, dear.
Usually I'm the chatty one. Because
you're the youngest, we know.
Gente, eu acho que vão me assassinar, cara. Vão vir me assassinar.
Please, Jennifer. Oh, well said, John. Thanks, Jack. Got you back.
So, could you just tell us what is the play about? What happens in it?
Well,
go ahead.
It's a tragedy, obviously. Jennifer, myself.
Meu Deus, estão falando de mim ali no 2, olha no 2.
The story charts the downfall of their hopes and dreams.
And there's lots of singing.
And dancing.
A lot.
My character works at a menu centre for a distribution unit. Eagle-eyed, she sees her friend's rapid advance to a pit of despair. Becoming a target for children's TV advertising at the age of 22, she decides to take drastic action. I can't really say more, though.
Cara, estão censurando forte, velho.
Let's not spoil the second act for anyone who might come to see it.
Which should be all of you.
Nossa, que ver a tradução disso aqui vai depois vai ser insanamente esquisito. Vai ter só as censuras mais insanas do mundo.
Is somehow incomplete, that is somehow that children are a blessing. Well, I've done the research and they're not. Besides, there's already loads of bastards running around all over the place. So.
We just want people to have the option of a happy, child-free life without stigma. You know, when I was 14, before I had come out, I had an experience with a girl called Julia Jacobs. She was an experiment.
Meu Deus, a mina cheia de sangue aparecendo na TV ali.
Dip my toes into the...
Fascinating. Well, thank you all so much for coming in tonight. I really hope you keep them dancing in the aisles for many performances to come. The Nova is there. And I am pleased to say we can now go back to Patrick Bannon to get the latest from the scene of tonight's horrific events. Patrick, are you okay?
Thank you, Megan. This is Patrick Bannon reporting from the scene of tonight's devastating and symbolic attack tonight this evening. An attack
Ó, aqui tem coisa interessante acontecendo, tá?
Found myself caught up in. I'm still a little dazed and a little deaf, Megan.
Meu Deus do céu, a quantidade de caos tem lá na rua.
So I hope you'll forgive me if I seem that it's time to speak with the Prime Minister. Mrs. Salisbury, that's you. You're still here.
Gente, era pra censurar o laranja ou era pra deixar passar o laranja? Censurar, né? Tá certo.
I couldn't leave, not when there were people that needed help. Any team player would have done the same. I don't deserve praise for being human.
Yes, no accolades here. Or Palisades. Or lemonade. Right. So, is the situation now, are we safe?
Yes, the security services performed their duties without hesitation. And I would like to assure the public that although there have been some injuries, there were no civilian deaths here this evening.
Oh, that's good news about the Sorry, did you say no death?
No deaths.
Right. No civilian deaths. Just the 4 disrupt terrorists curtailed by law enforcement who
Meu Deus,
were,
tá tremendo,
as
velho.
always, so cohesive. If I may, I have a message for your viewers.
Of course, the camera, speak there, on the camera there.
Stay at home tonight. Do not
Opa!
become another casualty of war.
Expressei demais minha revolta.
Moment, but, as the dear departed Peter Clements once famously said, it ends today.
Tá acabando é o mundo lá fora, né?
Prime Minister, for those strong words of strength. Back to the studio. Megan, now in the studio with Megan Wolf now.
Patrick Bannon there, bravely reporting from the front line of tonight's horrifying bombing. Maybe you need to get checked out, Patrick.
Meu Deus, a pessoa tá morrendo ali, velho.
Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's National Night News.
Explodiu, gente.
Victory is in sight, my friends. You have mobilized. You have come together. From our agents at the television networks risking arrest and getting
Tem coisa explodindo lá fora, gente.
the many hundreds and thousands gathering to invade.
Meu Deus, tem fumaça.
As I speak, we are turning the tide, and it is time for change. Tonight we topple.
Irmão, você não tá lutando de verdade, né? Vamos combinar?
Silence their mouthpiece.
Sempre tá sentado num canto parado e só tem coisa de fundo acontecendo. Sei lá, faz a transmissão enquanto luta, alguma coisa assim. Calma, gente, tamo de boa.
Because the team has assured this program that the turbulence will soon be over and we can once again focus our minds on building the new future with equality, fairness.
Meu Deus do céu, o caos lá fora. O mundo se acabando e aqui a gente assistindo TV.
Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're on. Damn it, Alex. Tonight is the beginning of the fall of advance. Fighter jet at 11 o'clock.
É, o fim do mundo também, né? Tá, puxa! Como então o Amex caindo? Cara, que olharam claramente o Amex, tá? Claramente. Meu Deus, o fim do mundo no caso, né? Gente, eu não sei se eu apoio isso, cara. Nossa. Gente, eu não sei se eu apoio isso, cara. Eu não sei se eu... Cara, talvez eu me arrependi das minhas ações, cara. Gente. Gente. Não foi o suficiente, né? Pelo que vocês perceberam, não foi o suficiente. E agora que vem o resumo, né? DLC, cenas de sua vida desbloqueado. Segmento E. Aqui tá escrito qual é a conquista. Vítimas são executadas com sucesso pelo plano da Disrupt, da resistência, basicamente. Sequência E, velho. Oxi. Pobre e miserável. Ok, mantemos na mesma. Cara, complicado. Eu acho que tudo que eu fiz já não tem mais volta não, tá, gente? Eu acho que tudo que eu fiz não tem mais volta não, cara.
Before we go over to join Megan Wolf and the team for the National Nightly News, there's just time to take a look at what's coming up later on tonight. At 6:30 p.m. it's Territory Trivia, where tonight a group of Menu Center fulfillment executives from Territory 4 take on our...
Passando. Aqui tem alguma coisa que eu queira ver, gente? Sendo bem sincero, eu acho que não, viu? Será que tem alguma coisa que eu queira ver? Vamos passando. Isso aqui talvez seja bem rápido, velho. É só o cara mandando todo mundo ir pra rua. Cara, qual é a loucura do Patrick ali?
She's completely off the rocker.
O que ele falou? Verdade, eu não lembro de nada que ele falou.
Patrick Bannon is live from Parliament
Vamos
Park,
ver.
where Julia Salisbury will be breaking ground on what will soon be a memorial garden in Peter's honour.
Yeah, for too much to that old bitch, lying through her that poor bastard.
Patrick.
Só que ele foi executado, gente.
Because I'm not being funny. Things were better with Peter, weren't they?
Patrick?
They were, and I don't mind saying it. They were, because he held her back. But now there's no stopping her.
Hello, Patrick. We're live.
Francis. No, not with public ownership. No, with public ownership, you can't say anything these days.
There.
Now she's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide that... Hello, Megan. You join me here live from the what?
A cara dela.
Lost some signal there for a moment. Well, we will be going
Muito
live.
boa essa edição, vai se ferrar. Pô, a edição que eu fiz foi mó boa, velho.
And loved so.
Tá, aqui a gente só mostrou umas cenas horríveis do cara. Gente, mas faz sentido matar o Peter Clement? Matar ainda mais a imagem dele, velho? Sei lá, cara. Nossa, eu tô muito confuso na minha decisão sobre esse jogo. Eu tô deixando a vida levar, velho. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer, vai. Quer dizer, já aconteceu, no caso. Vai acontecer alguma coisa aqui, será? Nossa senhora, essa transmissão é gigantesca. Só passa, vai. Não lembro se acontece mais alguma coisa de relevante, tá? Nossa senhora. Não é sitcom o nome, cara. Eu não lembro como é que é o nome, velho. Comercial, nada a ver. Tem que ver os bastidores depois. Nada a ver também essa cantoria aí.
Now your hair will stink of weed.
Não sei bem qual era o ponto dessa droga, dessa cantoria aí, mas ok. Opa, calma.
Hello.
Nada a ver, né? Isso aqui também, né? Nada a ver? Concordamos? Vamos ver qual é a propaganda da Advance que eu passei no final. Advance não. Dos resistentes lá, da resistência. Quero ver o que falaram pra Megan também aquela hora. Ela falou que não houve civis mortos, também tem um cara morto lá atrás. Opa, é aqui. Não é aqui.
My name is Katie Brightman. I'm an economist and commentator. You've probably seen me on the news talking about Advance and how progressive their policies are. Well, I was wrong. And I'm here tonight to say I'm sorry and to beg for your forgiveness.
Cara, acho que eles perderam a
My
linha, né?
parents are not rich.
Acho que eles perderam a
My
linha.
mother was a nurse and my father worked
E
in
eu
a
perdi a
factory.
linha junto.
I was the first member of my family to go to university. But I always envied my friends who had so much more. Over the years, my jealousy grew. So when Advance came to power, I didn't think about the damage they would do. I acted selfishly. I was glad to see the rich punished. I didn't see how backwards Advance were. I didn't understand that rather than tearing down the wealth creators, we should have been helping everyone else to take a seat at their table. Under Advance, the country is poorer. It is poorer in ambition. It is poorer in aspiration. We are infantilized by Advance's naive policies. Policies born from absurd, redistributive fantasies. I have whored myself out to the media to defend the indefensible. I have betrayed my parents. I see that now. Mum, Dad, I'm sorry. Our only hope, the only hope, now lies with Disrupt.
Cara. Tá bom, né? Tá bom. Meu Deus, é
I
agora.
don't want to go on a date with your cousin, Colin.
What have you got to lose?
My dignity, my reputation.
It's all right once you get past the teeth and the problematic tattoo.
I am perfectly capable of messing up my own love life.
Sorry about that. David wouldn't get off the phone.
Oh, is David single?
For Christ's sake, Colin, stay out of it.
I can help you. I'm an expert at romance. Ask my ex-wives.
Please don't set me up with your brother. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
You're not as tight, babe.
O irmão dela tá bem, então, né?
Too smart.
Isso que deu a entender. Tá, isso foi. Nossa, não tem tantas coisas... Como é que é? Tantos bastidores não, viu, gente? Nossa, que demorou pra carregar.
All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangly Parts for the...
Titles, 30 please.
You know, I was so pissed off with Colin yesterday, and I couldn't remember why. And I racked my brain, and it was a dream.
That'll be all, thanks.
He had the body of a goat and the face of my mother. I'll tell you all about it later, yeah?
Yeah. Jenny, I want her out of here by the end of the titles, and I want a new one by the break.
Mariah?
Yeah, she's...
Como é que é?
I want her out of here by the end of the titles, and I want a new one by the break.
Mariah?
Yeah, she's just complacent, and worse, she's a dream person.
Right away, baby.
Wolf down here, would you? No, not anymore. I tell you, look at them over there. I had to battle through 10 of those bastards on the way in. They wouldn't let me come in. One of them grabbed my arm, wouldn't let go.
Entendi absolutamente nada que ele disse, gente.
Look, Francis, I'm not being funny, right? Am I? But you wouldn't see Megan Wolf down here, would you? No, not anymore. I tell you, look at them over there. I had to battle through 10 of those bastards on the way in. They wouldn't let me come in. One of them grabbed my arm, wouldn't let go. I'll tell you, it's lucky I've been managing my own form of self-defence. Worked myself out because bang! Straight on the floor, down on the ground. Good night, Mr. Tom. He's not getting up. I'll tell you what, I'm getting sick and tired of this. If I had to stand around here for too much longer, listening to that old bitch, lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard...
Patrick.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
We're live.
Because I'm not being funny. Think teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick.
Tá. Quem que ele tava falando, será? É da Megan, né? Mas, tipo... Algo relevante? É, tipo... Quem é o desgraçado que ele tava falando? Não peguei, velho. Não peguei, gente. Desculpa, não peguei. Achei que esse já era o último dia. Mas não é que aconteceu mais coisa mesmo?
Mom, we have to get you to safety. Come with us.
I'm not leaving, I can't. You two, come with me.
Não vai acontecer nada, né?
This event's upsetting, but at the National Nightly News we believe in bringing you the raw, unedited truth as it happens, and we make no apology for that. We'll update you on the latest from this disrupt attack later in the program. It's time for happier pursuits, and you know what that means by now. Don't go away. We'll be back after this. God, does anyone know if everyone's safe? Are the crew okay?
All fine. The bomb was a good distance from the unit base.
Oh my God. This is becoming a weekly event.
No, it's different tonight. This is the big one.
Great. So there's a revolution happening outside and we're off to dangly fucking parts.
That's journalism, apparently.
Can we get set for the next sequence?
Tá bom, sequência 2. O final de O Quadro. Acho que aqui não acontece nada também. Acontece? Não lembro, velho. Eu acho que não. Vamos ver. Cara, eu jurava que esse era o último dia. Não, que ainda tem mais uma parte inteira. E não é possível que agora não seja a última parte do jogo, velho. Vamos pegar aí um final mais ou menos, viu, gente? Não é um final lá das melhores coisas do mundo, mas é um final okzinho. Eu acho.
Megan, this is your new makeup artist, Craig.
No.
What?
No.
10 seconds, everybody. Sorry, Craig. It's a no. Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Passamos. Cara, eu queria muito poder mandar o Alan se ferrar. E não fazer nada que ele manda, assim. Tô ganhando nada com isso, cara. Ganhando nada com isso. É, realmente as bombas lá foram a interrupção, então, pelo jeito. Ah, eu sei lá em quem acreditar, gente. Sendo bem sincero, cara. Eu sei lá em quem acreditar. Advance é ruim, interrupção é ruim, tudo é um lixo. Meu Deus do céu. Dá pra fazer um final neutro, será? Em que os dois se ferram?
Well, that was it. The final.
Wow! What a brilliant run, eh? After party at my place, eh? Yeah? Hey, I've got a new grill out back. Oh, I've got 4 kinds of sausage. Hey, you. You coming to the after party? Oh,
Tá bom. Os novários, o último. Cara, sei lá, gente. Eu não sei. Eu não consigo ter uma opinião nesse jogo, não, velho. Cara, eu sinto que tem uma peça aí gigante, quebra-cabeça faltando. E que parece que todo mundo tá mentindo nessa droga, velho. Por mim, todo mundo tá mentindo. Não faz nada sentido pra mim. Advancemente e interrupçãomente, os dois são vilão. E eu só me importo comigo e com a minha família. Sendo que metade da minha família já foi morta por incompetência minha. Mas ok, tamo aí, né? Rejogar esse jogo seria interessante também, tá?
Please, Sarah, anything.
Sorry, Mom, I'm really not supposed to say.
Are we safe?
Hi, I'm Maddie. Jenny just said to ask if you need any touch.
Porque a gente já viu, gente. Sendo bem sincero. Passamos. Ah, fazer a edição disso aqui até que foi bom, tá? Pena que eu peguei nota E nesse negócio mesmo assim. Embora a edição tenha sido super bem, a nota foi E. Por causa de uns momentos que eu vacilei pra caramba.
I believe as well as being friends, you're also couple.
Por que eu tinha que censurar, gente?
Confusion in the rehearsal.
Foi agora, né? Não, mais um pouquinho pra frente.
Heads to advance on stage throughout, and we target the messaging at women aged 22, well, about 35, as they're the most likely to be afflicted by this terrible problem.
Terrible problem.
Having children.
Well, you understand, Megan.
You clearly agree.
Wow, this isn't about me. Of course, we see that there are advantages to a family unit, but eagle-eyed couples watch as the little parasites advance on their lives. And there's no time to play the guitar, get through a book, or watch a movie. They're exhausted, passed out on the couch by 20 to 9, for God's sake.
You're very chatty tonight, dear.
Usually I'm the chatty one, because...
You're the youngest, we know. It's not a badge of honour, Janet.
Janet, please, Jennifer. Oh, well said, John. Thanks, Janet. Got you back.
So could
Meu Deus, que caos.
What is the play about? What happens in it?
Well,
go ahead.
It's a tragedy, obviously. Jennifer, myself, and John have their child, and then the story charts the downfall of their hopes and dreams.
And there's lots of singing.
I'm dancing.
A lot.
My character works at a menu centre for a district.
Pera, gente, ela fala alguma coisa importante?
Which should be. We've been told that.
Tá, eu não censurei certamente, então tudo bom.
That children are a blessing.
Queria muito saber o que eles estão falando.
I've done the research and they're not. Besides, there's already loads of bastards running around all over the place. So
we just want people to.
Eu sei que ela corta do nada os caras.
Dip my toes into the.
Fascinating. Well, thank you all so much for coming in tonight. I really hope you keep.
Dip my toes into the.
Fascinating. Well, thank you all so much for coming in tonight. I really hope you keep them dancing. Ovaries.
Aqui vai ser interessante ouvir, tá?
It looked like a fight now. Okay. On your go to go.
It's Patrick. Are you okay?
Thank you, Megan. This is found myself caught up in. I'm still a little dazed and a little deaf, Megan. It's time to speak with the
And then we'll
right.
get you out, okay?
So, is the situation now? Are we safe?
It'd be great to.
There's a new monologue on the auto cue for you.
From them.
Of course. What did you expect tonight? Freedom of expression. That was a joke, by the way.
Do that.
It's just like the news.
Tá, acho que vai nada, né? Não.
Come on, we shouldn't even be here. Look what's going on out there.
It's important that we were here.
People need musicals in times of darkness more than ever.
Do they, though?
For your viewers.
Calma, calma, calma. Passou? O que ela falou?
So quiet on set, please.
Famously said, it ends today.
Thank you, Prime
Tá, é agora que tem a briga, né?
for those strong words of strength. Back to the studio. Megan, now in the studio with Megan Wolf now.
Patrick Bannon.
That went well. I thought that went quite well.
Meu Deus do céu. Olha
I
isso.
think we need to get you to hospital, darling. Can you get this reported to a hospital, please?
Ah, ela só... O cara quase... Ela... Sei lá, velho. Só
Throughout
quase
the
caiu a
programme
pessoa ali.
tonight, we've been receiving reports of disrupt activities throughout.
Opa, calma que é agora. Calma que é agora que alguma coisa acontece. Calma que é agora.
Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
God, I think I threw up a bit in my mouth just then.
Surprised that there's any room in there with all the lies.
Excuse me, miss. Can you come with me, please?
What? Jim?
For fuck's sake,
Aí, ó,
what
ela
have you
falou
done
besteira,
now?
Sorry,
velho.
sir, can you please stay in your seat?
That's my wife.
We'll be back in a minute. Just need to have a conversation first.
We're going to need an understudy.
I'll call Jackie. If she's not free, we'll use Jessica, Judith, Justine, or Gemma.
Meu Deus, quanto J.
Megan can piss off. Yeah, Megan thinks about doing that a lot these days.
Cara, gente, posso ser bem sincero com vocês? É isso aí, gente. Pô, é isso aí, cara. É isso aí. Eu só tenho isso a dizer. É isso aí, cara. Eu não sei. Tá bom, eu não sei. Gente, eu não sei, cara. Eu não sei. Mas... na teoria, o próximo agora é o último, tá? Embora antes tenha explodido literalmente uma bomba atômica. Não foi uma bomba atômica, mas foi quase isso. É, foi uma bomba atômica. Velho, cara, é pra ser o final agora. Na teoria. Eu não sei. Eu tô perdido, eu não sei se a escolha que eu fiz de final do jogo é uma boa, mas ok. Vamos ver, né? Vamos ver.